And welcome everyone to the Siege of Sabaha. Today's replay is a nice 5v3 and it comes from MP Bekami 13. He'll be commanding the realm of Orcs and Misty Mountains, and I notice it's a 67,640 frame replay. My god, what a big present MP has given me for Christmas. Thank you. Now, we'll get started. We've got some Bolgs champions here, some catapults, snow trolls. We've got 2 units of heavy goblin spears, White Uruk Fearmongers, Drag Broodlings, Heavy Goblin Crossbows 2 units, Snagger Skirmishers 2 units, Blackbeard Mountain Berserkers, Goblin King's Bodyguard, and Cave Troll Drummers. Next, here's Ally, Rune, coming by Isaac Noobton, who I've seen many times. He's got some Loke Flag Rim, 2 units, some Loke Scion Rim, 3 units, so we have some Variag Mercenaries and 2 units of Path Club Tribesmen. And we have some other units here, Eastron Crossbowmen, maybe 2 units, and Variag Mercenaries all hidden right now, I can't see them. And we have some Camul's Chosen. I was wondering where these guys were. Generals in this unit. And that brings us to the third attacker. The Realm of Angmar, can by Hainol, who I think I've seen before, but if you're new, Hainol, welcome. He's got some Witchron Pikemen here, 2 units, Angmar Halberds, Gundabad Guard, Goblin Trackers, maybe 2 units of these guys here. We have some Snagger Stalkers, Barrow Whites, some Blackwatch Legion, very valuable in a siege. We've got some Trolls of Angmar, Angmar Halberds, that's the next player. We have some Orc Fellas, some Guardians of Karandum, some Barrow Whites really mixed in there with maybe some more Orc Fellas, Guardians of Karandum. This unit here does not appear to be armoured up, this unit does. We have some more Orc Fellas and possibly some witches. I cannot see them, they're all mixed in together. I think there's the witches. I think I see the witches there. Yeah, they are. They're there. The bad boys are there. Alright. Next we come to the next attacker. Mordor, coming by Commissar Napoleon, who I've seen a few times. He's got some Temple Executioners. General is in this unit, and these guys are not armoured up. We have some Olag High, and literally the whole army is hidden, so that's helpful. We'll come back to them. And next we have Umbar, coming by Mer-Il. He's got some 2 units of Akarandas Legion, some Bellicate Axeguard, 2 units, some Bellicate Shieldbearers, Naru Sentinels, Bellicate Marksmen, some Bellicate Pikemen, 2 units, some Harbingers of Casimir, some Naru and Royal Guard, and possibly some Casimir's Rangers, possibly some Corsair Crossbows, and maybe even possibly some Corsair Infantry. A lot of units hidden at this stage. But for now, we come to the first of 3 defenders. Gondor, commanded by Belgium Hunter 9. Someone actually pinged me on saying, "What are you saying Belgium for? There's no Belgium, it's Belgium." So Belgium Hunter 9. 2 units here. We have some Citadel Guard, 2 units, some Axeman Losnak, fully armoured up. With Gondor, the armour upgrades are 25 coin instead of the usual 50, so it's much easier to upgrade your army if you're Gondor. We have some Nenothian Honour Guard, Wardens of the White Tower, Vanguard of King Elisar, a Trebuchet, 2 units of Fountain Guard, 2 units of Guards of Osgiliath. Some Wardens of Minas Ithil. This is a body piercing unit, does high damage. Not so good in combat, but mainly they're used for their body piercing ability. We have some Veterans of Osgiliath, Marksmen of Kaer Andros, and some Gondor Militia. There's 2 units of Marksmen there. Gondor Militia, possibly some Ithilien Rangers. Got there eventually. But they're usually hidden when the battle starts. Alrighty, we come to the next player. Arthurdain, coming by Son of the Dunedain, a 1-line veteran of Reforged. He's got some Everton Archers, some Knights of Anubis, Fornost Aaron Defenders, 3 units there. Some Dunedain Scouts, some Arthurdain Marksmen, 2 units armoured up, Wardens of the North, armour piercing ability, Anubis Gate Guards, 2 units of Arthedain pikemen, I think, armoured up. Some Dundine peacekeepers, 2 units, and that's all I see there. Alright. And the last player is Dale, commanded by Bezchi. So Bezchi's got some 2 units of marksmen here, I think armoured up. We have some Dalian bowmen here, armoured up. We have 2 units of Swordmasters of Esgaroth, some Barding Herd. Down the city we've got some Mulquindi Pikes, 2 units, Mulquindi Bows, 3 units of Earls of Dale. And that's all I see at the moment. Oh, except for here, we've got another unit of Mulquindi Bows as well. So no Blackshot Dragon Slayers, possibly some Rangers, can't see them. And possibly some Seldrian River Patrol, which we also can't see. But for now, let's get this siege started. Enjoy! Now, some people, mainly Vision, has commented and asked when we're doing in my next stream. Next week, definitely. Either Wednesday or Thursday. I might do some surprise streams around the standard time I usually do, which is around 9 PM, 9:30 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Vision said that, I heard Vision recently had surgery, so we wish him a speedy recovery. He asked when I'm doing my next stream because it's been so long since he's called me a noob. I think it's starting to get to him. He misses doing it to me on my live streams where he can see how it affects me, which it doesn't, but he seems to think it does. We also have Captain Jervis back as well, which is great news. So we'll be seeing some replays from him in the coming days as well. But for now, let's do a small cut here. Alright guys, we're back here because we got to do some army comps which we couldn't do before, which is mostly Mordor's army. We've got some Orc Maulers here. 2 units, make that 3, 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of Moron infantry. We have some, that's Angmar's army, you don't need to worry about him. We've got some Moron archers back here. We saw them. More Moron archers. Some Sauron's Will. I think that's it there. We have some Casimir's Rangers, which we can now confirm, and some Corsair crossbows, which we also thought were there but hadn't seen yet. But, as I said, we'll do a small cut and come back once the battle begins. Okay guys, we've got the defenders firing in, some Evidum archers shooting the Moron archers. Commissar moving in closer. And he's not spreading out his troops, which is a mistake. It's really just making it easier for Arthedain to kill him. We've also got some archers shooting down here, some Dundine scouts in fact. We've got Bellicate marksmen returning fire. Bellicate Axguard under fire. What are they shooting at now? Ah, they're targeting the Casimir's Rangers, a nice target. Mer's got to get his troops into loose formation. Mordor's mistake here, he's trying to shoot at Dundine scouts. They're relatively protected by the hill here, as you can see, a lot of arrows going in there. Commissar spotted his mistake. They're very lucky they aren't to lose more troops. Arthedain's going to town here in Umbar, that's for sure. Make a lot of bodies dropping. He's not getting his army into the hill, into the mountain. His Harbingers of Casimir are almost taken out there in one fell swoop. This is his best infantry unit, and they're still exposed. I'm surprised he's not scrambling to get him out of there. We've got Royal Guard firing in now too. The scouts took casualties, not that many. Okay. Arthedain wasted 2 shots there. That's good news for the attackers. Mer's getting his troops to safety. Angmar's staging his men ready. Isaac. Isaac has moved up some of his troops. We've got Daly and Bowman here. They'll probably open up once Isaac starts to move up. I mean, these are like Silent Rim. They're a worthy target. Okay, Varric Mercenaries moving in. That's a light bow unit. I don't know why the Knights of Numinos are out front. Can't exactly do much against the likes of Silent Rim, and they have to walk through the stakes. They can't run back, obviously. They'll get killed. But Ruin hasn't really made a move yet to go inside. MP's sending his army around the back. They're just starting to arrive. It's got some troops already. It's just the snow trolls. Okay, Daly and Bowman is here. What are they shooting at, I wonder? Targeting the pikemen. And Bowman withdrawing. That's a bit better for the attackers. We got more on the archers here taking nice shots, but Arthur and marksmen returning fire. This is crazy. This is a really silly idea. Remember, the Arthur and marksmen here are loaded up. Sorry, armored up. Goblin trackers now shooting in. That fire is surprisingly pushing the defenders back a little bit. What have we got going on here? Varric mercenaries shooting upwards. Varric mercenaries down to 68. Bowman 105. So, yeah, this is not a fair fight. Isaac should withdraw his mercenaries. He can't win this one. Dale's got the high ground and the defences. Most of these arrows here are going straight into the hill. They're not even touching him. Okay, Varric mercenaries are here. Knights of Numinos could be used here. They could just charge them in and then walk them back. He's targeting the Fountain Guard. A nice target. Probably time to send in the pikes. Mix it up with the Earls of Dale. Easy peasy. Okay, we got... Who we got here? Waquindi bows firing in. Yep, they're opening up now. Dale and Gondor are going to organise themselves a bit better. We've got Barty and Marksman all out there shooting in as well. Okay. This is an interesting tactic here from Isaac. By sending in the likes of Silent Rim, he's drawing the fire of Gondor and Dale while he moves up additional troops, including his Varric mercenaries again, It's allowing him to shoot into the defensive forces. And he's also got another unit of like Simon up here that Gondor and Dale both are not shooting at right now. So he used this unit as a magnet, and that made sense. But what doesn't make sense now is he sending him this unit, combining it with the one that's currently under fire. I mean, the whole point of a diversionary tactic is to attack the area your enemy's not expecting you to. I mean, he could have attacked the front lines here and got this unit away from the line of fire. I mean, these guys are now copying the full brunt of Gondor and Dale's archer fire, which is what these guys were meant to do. Now they're going into battle severely damaged, shaken. Bit of a mistake there. I mean, look, a lot of these troops here got killed and damaged. Alright, looks like we've got more of Isaac's army coming up. We saw the trebuchet fire a few bolts in there before. Doesn't appear to have taken any casualties. Okay, marksman moving up. Cavalry just sort of keeping the enemy at bay somewhat. Belaga pikemen will stop them in their tracks, so that's rendering the Knights of Numenus here pretty much obsolete. Although with Hino setting up his Goblin Trackers, I would bring them back and try and charge these guys down now. I mean, the pikeman is a little ways off. Easy kills. Gotta watch where you're shooting. It'll just hurt you later on. And our scouts trying to draw the fire of the enemy. I guess he's just trying to save as many as he can so he can use their ammo more effectively later, I guess. Okay, I'm not sure what Hino's doing staging these troops here. Well, to Isaac's credit, this unit has pretty much destroyed the Gondor militia. And this is a little crazy. Try and target the modern infantry, which is not a bad plan. I mean, you're getting some body piercing, but probably should save them for big blobs. Alright, now this is where Gondor and Dale have got to start firing. I mean, the Malquindi bows could probably shoot the Eastron crossbows from where they are. I've seen many players do this. What they shouldn't do is allow the Eastron crossbowmen to get free shots on their troops. Those crossbows do a lot of damage. So, I'm not sure why Belgium isn't just charging in here.
We're under attack! It is coming for us!
Now who's firing? Firing at Varag mercenaries. Yeah, see, the Quinty bows are doing it now, which is good. Isaac got very lucky to fire as many times as he did. And these Eastron crossbows here are armoured up, hence the silver helmets. So they should be able to stand up to that fire for a little while.
It is coming for us!
The Dalian spearmen being outflanked there by the Alexei on rim. Those crossbows are taking a few men down. Alright, looking over here. So the attackers are getting closer. Balaga Pumpkin not being sent up just yet. Seems like the attackers trying to play a game of shoot the front line. So you're pretty much pointless. Pretty much every arrow is not hitting its mark. Whereas Rune is really trying over here, and Hino's going in with him. I'm not sure why Belgium isn't moving up. Marksman of Andros already out of ammunition. That's not too good. Veterans of Skilly are taking their place. Goblin trackers moving up. These guys look like they're out of ammunition, but they could draw their bows out. Bugger, it's unfortunate.
Incoming.
Bardi and Marshall going after the wrong target. We've got a huge blob of enemy troops here, should be firing into them. Crossbowmen are still firing into the defensive lines here of Dale and Gondor. Gondor and Dale should just press men and drive them back.
We're under attack.
I mean, he's not going to have any helms left if he's not too careful.
It is coming for us.
Okay, Thielen Rangers firing in. This will be good. They'll get rid of a lot of the cannon fodder. Tell you what, the Ravenhounds just better get into it. Oh, arrow to the face. Okay, defenders are under a bit of pressure now. Battle Club tries are moving in. Defenders better have an answer for this. They better start firing. Whatever they're doing, they've got to do it now. They've got to try and take down those Battle Club tribesmen. They're going to wreak havoc on their front lines. They're loading up. There you go. Ravenhelm's actually retreating. Yeah, it looks like we got both the archer units of Gondor targeting the Battle Club tribesmen. Battle Tribesman's doing a nice job here on the defensive line.
It is coming for us.
Got the horn blowing away. Tribesmen still have their javelins. They're still throwing away. And looks like we've got the Eastern Crossbowmen targeting the Fountain Guard. Isaac Newton doing a nice job here, damaging the attackers. Sorry, damaging the defenders, my bad. We've got a lot of fire here, this will definitely weaken the attack. Reinforcements will be required soon. That's interesting. Oh, it looks like he just clipped some of them. I was lucky to get away with that. Probably should take cover behind that hill. Just move these guys back around there to safety until he wants to use them, or at least charge them maybe to here. But then he's exposed to the archers on the hill here. So you know, he's got to make a decision, but probably can't leave them there. Some local flag rim. Here we go. So we've got Mokwindi bows from Beschi, or Beschi, sorry, Beschi. Oh, Trebuchet in a nice position. I'm surprised the Trebuchet isn't being targeted that much by the attackers. Oh, he's pulling away. He's not going to fire. Alright, let's see what's happening on the other side. Has the attack really begun yet? Nope, they are still skirmishing away, literally. Stone Troll's moving up to deal with the Knights. Knights have lost about 8 troops so far. Not a bad charge. Didn't lose any men there. Probably just leaving the Dundar scouts to be slaughtered. More attackers moving in. We've got more troops coming out of the canyon right now. Alright, this is a fresh unit of bathtub tribesmen, it would seem. Found the guy getting a number done on him. But now the lockdown group has sort of ruined the firing line of the bathtub tribesmen. The bathtub tribesmen had a great angle before. It is 28 to 24. It says the trebuchet is firing, but buggered if I know what it. What at? We got Gamul's chosen, which the trebuchet could have taken out. He could be trying to move the trebuchet onto the hill here. Warns me it's Ethel. They needed to start firing for sure. Will they target the general unit? That's the question. Possibly.
It is coming for us.
Got Blackshot Dragon Slayers, so they are here. They are in the battle. I just didn't see them before. Now the Blackshot can probably target the Camul's chosen, and possibly the general. We've got Richon Pikemen now coming in from Hynol. Yeah, the Blackshot Dragon Slayers are targeting the Camul's chosen, so Isaac's got to be careful here or he'll lose his general. Sheldon River Patrol. Trebuchet, still waiting for the Trebuchet to fire.
It is coming for us.
Okay, there goes Isaac's general. Nice hit there. Big, solid, juicy. Nice barbecue. And I think that broke the pikeman too. A unit of 60. I think the River Patrol just fired in. Alright, so what are the remaining troops over here? We've got Trolls of Angmar, Blackrock's Legion. A few decent units, but not too many. And we still don't know if the witches are here or not. I think the trebuchet's out of ammunition. No meat. Sorry, only meat left. No shots. Luck of marksman down to 66. Okay, we're looking at the state of things right now. Arthane's in a very, very strong position. I don't know if Mordor and Umbar have the troops to get through here on their own. Orcs and Misty Mountains send a couple of units over as well, but don't know if that'll actually help. The Snow Trolls might have an impact. Alright, so the defenders have got this area under control. Bezchi and Belgium mopping up the last of the attackers. First wave. It's a hell of a first wave. Isaac Newton did a bit of damage to him. Selden River Patrol still have javelins. Guards of Asciliath are all branched out. We've got Gunderbeg Guard, Eastern Crossbowmen moving up again. We've got Wardens against Ethel, shooting at the Orc fellas. Oh, they're shooting at the Richron Pikemen. You got some Camul Shadow Guard as well. Richron Pikemen here, looks like they broke but came back at 57. What are they shooting at? Possibly Citadel Guard. Unclear. But the defenders have done a good job on this side. Isaac's trying to get some more valuable kills.
We're under attack.
Alright, he's trying to take down the Barding herd. Alright, how are we going on this side? Well, attackers struggled and he got the first choke point. Snugger Skirmishers unit of 78. But they have their blades out. That's not a good thing. Bear Whites just take a long time to kill, but we got a Current Legion mixed in, which is providing some cover for the current. Sorry, yeah, Bear Whites mixed in. We got some. They're providing cover to the Current Legion. We got a lot of the Forest Area defenders and pikemen not actually being brought into the battle, just standing behind the front line here. We've got some Forest Area defenders and a unit of pikemen in play. I think there's another unit. I think there's another unit of pikemen here. We've got marksmen shooting upwards. Heavy Golem crossbows down to 36. Looks like he tried to bring up earlier. And they got slaughtered. But these ones are in a much better situation. The defenders don't seem to have an angle on them, so they're pretty much free to shoot at the front lines at will. Some Mer setting up some Belaga pikemen right now. Right, they're all winding up now. Okay, somehow after they manoeuvred his... Oh no, we've got Grey Company here shooting at them now. They're on horseback, so they can, yeah, they got the angle. They're just peeking over the front line to shoot at them. But, I don't know, maybe it's worth saving their ammo. Oh, hang on. Looks like Grey Company's getting some fire on the front lines. Yep. Very nice. Okay, maybe he wants to save them. We're down to 16, so he's lost some of them. Bellicus Marksman in the mix. Not sure if I saw them before. And we've got the defenders lobbing shots over. Not the best idea. Alright. Okay, Gondor set up his trebuchet crew alone against the Bethkop tribesmen. Crossbows. They're shooting at the Seldrin River Patrol. Seldrin. Now they've got a few to kill. Yeah, that'll make things a bit more difficult for the crossbows. Okay, the attackers don't have a lot of troops left on this side. I don't see how they're going to be that successful in punching through. The troops celebrating that they killed the last of the trebuchet crew. Okay, Olokhar's been brought up to break the deadlock. Snaga skirmishes are here again. Alright, MP getting a lot of nice kills here. Commissar's running out of trolls. And Maquindi pikes are being brought up. So the defenders bringing in a lot of muscle here. Got some archer units trying to shoot at the snow skirmishes. You can see all that fire coming in from the Snaga. That's definitely what the attackers need. Getting the defenders and attackers screwed up a lot. In this replay, I apologise. Orc Marauders depleted. Who's shooting, I wonder? Not a close. I don't know how the attackers are going to get through this. Not without the witches. I'm not seeing any Heinz men over here. If he brought over all his troops, it stands to reason the witches are over here right now. So Guards of Osgiliath working with the Citadel Guard. Possibly both units of Guards of Osgiliath are here. And these guys are being shot at by the Blackshot Dragon Slayers again. They're opening fire. Unfortunately for Isaac, his crossbows appear to be out of ammunition. River Patrol, reloading. Here we go. Okay, that's doing a bit of damage. They're firing? No. Well, some are firing, some aren't. Oh, they're out of ammunition. Blackwatch Legion. Getting ready. Isaac needs to follow him in when he does commit. Raven Helms, both units being sent in now. Okay, Shadow Guard being committed. Now this is the time to send in the Blackwatch Legion. We've got to send in the Legion now.
Half their men.
Okay, here they come. Alright, they've slammed into the ranks. Now, they've got to push through, and they've got to push through fast. Now, we've got some Orc fellas coming up to support them. Guardians come doom. Look. Hino and Isaac have got to work together. They've got to commit everything right now. Because of all the troops they have right here in this at this very moment, all of their elites are here. If they want to do some serious damage to the attackers, then they've got to get in there and follow the Blackwatch Legion push. Blackwatch Legion is disrupting the formations, it's forcing the enemy back, it's helping the attackers gain control of this line battle. We've got more troops coming in, but right now the momentum is with the attackers. They've got to keep that muscle, they've got to keep that power moving forward. They've got to replace it as it's depleted. And it's depleted obviously when soldiers start to fall, when units start to die, when units start to break. They've got to have fresh units to take their places. And it looks like they're doing it. Could be a little bit too late, but the Blackwatch Legion is still pushing. Okay, Light Gamprint moving in. Angmar Halberds should already be sent in. I'm not sure why they're being kept back here. Witches are over. Okay, so we found the witches. 60 to 54%. Hey, there's a lot of movement here. Point 8 seems to be acceptable. Got a lot of Gondor's elites here, the Vanguard of King Elisar. Both of the Fountain Guard units here too, I believe. Angmar trolls, I think, down to 1. Most of them have been killed. Blackwatch Legion down to 17. Alright, I think Angmar has him where he wants him. If he gets the witches up here and fires in now, he can take out most of the Gondorian Daelian line. I mean, if he positions the witches right here, fires in there, he can destroy a large section of their army straight away and save the lives of a lot of his soldiers. The longer he waits, though, the harder it becomes to use the witches. Because right now, they're keeping the Gondorian and Daelian forces in a big blob to hold them back. He lets them break through, they're going to have units all over the place. Witches will get some kills, but not as many as they would otherwise. And Isaac is making a big mistake here. I don't know why he's withdrawing the Light Gambrien. Warns of the White Tower here. Okay, so it looks like he's going to go for the other way. I think, and it does look more appealing now. The structure of the line sort of shifted a little bit. And we've got Gondor moving in. He's trying to shut down Hino. I don't know what Hino's doing, but he's got to turn around and fire now. The defenders see the danger. They're firing on them. And too late. He missed his chance. He's going to get some kills now, but the defenders have broken up their formations. He waited too long. Patrol's broken. Witches can take out the biting herd. That's an attractive target. They're all bunched up. A nice volley would see them destroyed pretty much. Yeah, but Hino missed his chance. Yeah, this side of the attack is in a bit of trouble. Looks like Merc sent over a crossbow unit to help out. How's things going over here? Dundone Rangers being committed, looks like they used up all their ammunition. We've got some Saren's Will being sent up by Commissar. A few Snow Troll units. Heavy Golden Spears. Look, the attackers have a ton of units. The Drake Broodlings could be used right here, right now to break through. I mean, you stack up your units here, you send in the Drake Broodlings will knock over all defending formations in their path, and you just do a massive push. And since the defenders have used up a lot of their body-piercing ammunition, the Trebuchet is already out. By using the Drake Broodlings, they can pretty much win this battle here and now. Dundone Rangers up here from Son of the Dundone in a nice angle actually. They're arcing their shots then, they're not shooting upwards. They're shooting with some accuracy. And MP's got his crossbows up here, not too many of them left. Alright, Drake Building's got to just rush through. Just got to back him up. The Drake Brothers can knock all these guys on the ground if they wanted to. But the defenders continue to hold this choke point very well. They're not doing too bad here. They've pretty much destroyed most of the enemy. Now the witches could be brought up here to take out a lot of this fountain guard, which would really help them out. And Wardens of the White Tower are nicely bunched up now as well. Again, Highness just got to move up his witches and take advantage of this. Isaac has got to stop withdrawing his like Gamprim. It's a signal to bring up the witches. If he does bring up the witches now. Yeah, that's some nice kills there. I don't know where he's sending these guys. Witches are running away, so it looks like the attackers are abandoning this choke point. Of course, the crossbow's getting some nice kills here. I'd probably fire on the Nothing Honor Guard now. So Hino's men are broken. Meril sending his crossbows back because we've got Belgium in hot pursuit. They don't want to let these guys get away. Isaac is leading the retreat. We also have some witches heading over. They're in very loose formation. Alright, this is a bit of a dangerous move here for the attackers, because now the defenders can focus all their resources on this one choke point. We've got Swordmaster of Esgaroth and the Numinous Gate Guards, and the attackers over here haven't even breached the first layer of defense. We've got Snow Trolls here from MP, but he's down to 3. Some shield bearers. But 2 full units here. We've got a bunch of troops stationed nearby. Troll drummers being sent up. I don't know why they're keeping the troops so far back. There's no threat to them. You should just bring them up and just bring up and station them right here in front of me. Cave Troll drummers. It looks like Azog is in the Cave Troll unit. It's a very unusual place for him to be. Okay, you can be among our Skate Guards. So we've got Druid Brothers coming in again. This will be pretty good if they breach this battle line. Oh, a bit of friendly fire there. Nice. See if you can charge them through. Try to push through. Seems like they're struggling. They're hindering their own attack by doing that. They're not charging through all the way. You see how the defenders are closing in on them because the troops are still getting back to their feet. It's allowed these guys to advance at least a meter. So we know what the state is there. So we have Arthane Marksmen, Swordmasters, Dismounted Knights, you know, Peacekeepers, all Marksmen. These Marksmen have their bows out. Grey Company still has their bows, Knights of Numinous, Spartan Herd. What's going on up here? We have some troops all the way back here. We've got some Artella Rangers here. Looks like they have their bows out. Same with the Wardens of the North. The Wardens mean it's Ethel. Looks like they've used up their ammunition. They have their swords out. It is 77 to 70 right now. Bit of a tough angle here for the archers. If I was an archer, I'd be very worried about hitting my own troops. We've got Drake Breathings in the distance there trying to go around the back way. There's some knocking honor guard over here. Drake Breathings won't be able to kill them, but they'll be able to knock them over. Casimir's range is down to 30. So it looks like the Drake Brothers were brought in to sort of run as a... Geez, I'm trying to think of the right word. They're being used to delay the enemy, basically. They're not acting as a shield, they're acting as a barrier to the troops. A temporary barrier. Just to like knock over the troops, keep them, just sort of stun them. We've got Boggs Champions. Now, Drake Breathings worked in coordination with the Boggs Champions. It's not a bad idea because Drake Breathings knocks the troops to the ground. Boggs Champions come in and finish the job. It's not a bad idea. We've got Daily Enrolled Guard here as well. don't think I called out these guys. These guys are the elite tier archers of Dale. One Drake breathing left. He's toast. Now Bulk Champion's going after them. This is a good idea. MP has a good opportunity here. And unfortunately, the General is not in this unit, so MP won't be able to take advantage of that. Too late. Running away was a good idea. I'm surprised where is the rest of the cavalry? Yeah, here they come. Should be able to get one more charge off. I think they managed to take down 5, give or take. Now Knights and Luminous are in the mix. Bulk Champions should still favour in this fight. Bulk Champions have got a good charge, same with Knights and Luminous. I think the Bulk Champions got the better charge there. I saw a few go down there. Bulk Champions down to 14. Knights and Luminous down to 12. Bulk Champions down to 8. They're being shot at by the down wheel guard. That's not good. Alright, that's that. Alright, so it's 80 to 73 now. Still wondering why we have so many frames left, given how many troops are left. Here we go on crossbows, apparently 84 somewhere, reloading. Oh, they're right here. They blend in well with the dead bodies. You can spot them. We've got some Witches of Angmar that could turn the tide drastically. I don't know why they're not being used. I mean, the defenders couldn't clump up their troops any more tighter if they wanted to. So, we'll have a quick look over here. The Bulk Champions there. Nothing else is pursuing them. So we will do I will times 2 speed it because it is getting a bit grindy at this point. Keep an eye on the witches at the same time. With some arrow fire coming in from the defender's side. I don't know why, but the defenders just gave up this choke point. They're leaving some men behind, but they won't hold forever. The attackers will be able to break through here. In fact, they're already starting to. $81 to 77 now. Got the last of Isaac's troops, good old Isaac, on the front lines again. And 86. Quindy Pikes. This was a huge mistake, a big blunder here from the defenders. I don't know why they gave up this choke point. There was no reason to. They won the battle on the other side. They won the other choke point. There was no threat. And now they're heading up to the second level. I get it's another choke point. Might be even a tighter choke point, but they had the attackers on the ropes down there. And the witches weren't being brought up, so I don't know why they were dismantling their defense like that. If the witches were being brought up, then yeah, I can understand it, but we didn't see that. They had an opportunity to hold the attackers at bay and kill more of their troops there. I'm sure it would have been easier for them to do that, given they had the high ground. So now they're being finished off. So we'll do a small cut here and come back once the attackers begin their assault on choke point 2. Sorry guys, we're back, and we're back briefly because I just saw this out of the corner of my eye as I was fast forwarding it. Merle is actually going back to the choke point. He's sent over some pretty elite units here. We've got both his units of Bellicus Axe Guard, his Sentinels, his Harbingers of Casimir, his Casimir Rangers, and some Royal Guard as well. So this is a big play here for Merle. He's not joining the other attackers. He's going to try and go around the other side. And, you know, to his credit, I think that is the right move. So it's a big mistake to focus all your resources on just one choke point when you have others available to you. Who's shooting at him? I thought they marksman, eh? Merle's attention is focused down there. Okay, Goblin Spear's moving up. It's impressive the marksmen still have an angle on them up there. Merle's withdrawing his Corandas Legion. The attackers are going to be waiting for Merle's forces, I believe, on the other side. They're getting pretty close, but we will do a small cut and we'll come back soon. We're back. We've got some Snow Troll. We have one Snow Troll, the last of MP Snow Trolls going into the Knights of Luminous. And we got his Cave Troll Drummers. And possibly, oh no, we've got 3 Bulks champions. There goes one of the Cave Troll Drummers. Don't know why Son of Dunedain is leaving them in the battle. In fact, this could be a big mistake here for MP. He's losing all his troll drummers. They're obviously not used for their fighting. His Snow Troll is faring a bit better. Going around the map here. Yeah, Merle's marching up here unopposed. In fact, he'll be able to get to the final level unopposed, which is a good thing for the attackers, not so good for the defenders. It looks like they'll give up both the entry points to the final level, which will make life a lot easier for the attackers actually. So time will tell if this strategy pays off. So I've abandoned the defense. Yep. Alright. See you soon. Okay, this is a complete mystery to me. Belgium's general is here. Out in the open. Exposed to the enemy. Ah, looks like we found the fate of the Gondorian force we saw leave. Belgium marched his Nithlomping Honor Guard and Wardens of the White Tower over here, and it looks like Merle defeated him completely. And that's why we don't see any other forces up there. Maybe that's why he's sending his general out on his own. Probably a mistake. I think the Wardens would fare better if they fight with their own allies. As you can see, the Temple Executioners are just cutting these guys to ribbons. Knock him to the ground again. See, the generals have this habit of getting knocked to the ground so much. There we go. Oh. And there goes his head. And Commissar's not being shy about putting his general on the front lines either. His general is in that unit. And the final battle is about to begin. Okay, here comes the catapult. Catapult crew being targeted. But they got 45 troops, they should last a little while. At least. After their marksmen were firing on them. The defenders have been pretty wise in conserving their ammunition. I mean, we've got down the Royal Guard here. We still have Wardens of the North, I believe. Blackshot Dragon Slayers, we know, used a bit of ammo before to stop Isaac. And Wardens of the North still have their ammunition. So, not too far to go now. Catapult's winding up. Trying to take out the front lines. All the way short. Okay, Commissar sending in his Nazgul. He's down to 7, so he's lost a couple already. Dunedain Rangers was sent up as a surprise barrier to slow down the enemy. Five barrel whites left in this unit. MP Beckham has spread out his troops to act as an arrow magnet. Seems to be working pretty well. Alrighty, how effective is this volley going to be? We'll find out. Alright, he's not going for the flame shot. Seems to be more effective. And scored a lot more hits there. 2 out of 3. Maybe even 3 out of 3, just grazed another unit. Dunedain Troll Slayers revealing themselves. Targeting the Nazgul, a great target. Well done to Son of Dunedain there for that little surprise attack. Arrowwhites unintendedly took that volley there. Probably saved a few Temple Executioners and Nazgul lives even. Got some dead Nazgul, got a dead Nazgul there. So the defenders have a few tricks of their own. Temple Executioners coming back. Now they're running away again. I don't know. The attackers seem to have this. Don't seem to have a plan just yet. They're sort of. One of them's wanting to attack, the other one's saying wait. I don't know. The Rangers have been sent up to kill the Barrow-wights. Heavy golden crossbows. Okay. That's why they're halting. They want to get their crossbows time. Yeah, crossbows are going to do a serious number here on this front line. And they've used up all their ammunition. We've got Wardens of the North firing, probably at the Temple Executioners, embedded in the Heavy Goblin unit. But maybe they should target, if they can, the Heavy Goblin crossbow, since that's the more that's a unit that's a more danger. Sorry, that's more dangerous to them at this present moment. Because these guys can weaken the defense much better than an infantry unit can, because, well, the infantry unit is not being used right now. Whereas the heavy crossbows are. They're the immediate threat. I think the Wardens just shifted targets, but unfortunately they've run out of ammunition themselves. You just bring up the Royal Guard, you bring up the Royal Guards is now embedded in the crossbow unit, that's hindering their accuracy a little bit. They're arcing the shots, they're not shooting upwards. They're trying to go after the ones in the north. I don't understand why not just pummel the front line. Weaken it before you go in. It'll just make it easier for you to advance later on with your troops. I mean, Mer Earl's got some great heavy hitters here. Strange targets. These guys are not spread out. You get more kills this way. Okay, they're in guard mode, so the front troops will fight. The other troops will use up their ammunition. The only reason I don't think shooting at the Numascat guns is a good idea is because they're all spread out. The crossbows could still be used, so I don't know why MP's not using them. Okay, these guys have got to communicate. They're ruining each other's accuracy. Royal Guard here could simply move here and just line up and start shooting at the enemy willy-nilly. You got MP Beckamy doing it, but Mil is still leaving his troops embedded in the heavy golden spears, and that's a mistake. Yeah, MP's onto it. See the improvement in accuracy? I don't think I saw a single arrow miss then. Royal Guard, I'm seeing multiple arrows miss. I don't know why Bezchi revealed these guys. Oh, a nice hit from the catapult. I don't know what. Oh, we didn't see them before, so I don't know if Bezchi revealed them or not. But he's got to withdraw them. Where's the Royal Guard? They're going after the Swordmasters of Esgaroth. It makes sense for Bezchi to bring up the Othello Rangers once the attackers have really committed their forces and they've got a huge clump of attacking troops here that the Rangers can just gather alongside here and just fire in. But they've also got the catapult to worry about, possibly the crossbows, which still have ammunition, possibly the Royal Guard as well, which still have ammunition. So the attackers should sort of conserve some ammunition and just send into their forces. And only use them when they see a javelin troops and archers being brought up. See, the attackers did fight the front line, and the Binding Herd's pretty much been destroyed. Got our current leads moving up. Alright, we're times 2 speeding it for now. So the river patrol is brought up. This is when you should start firing your archers and your catapult. Nice volley there from the river patrol. Attackers are firing on them now, but it's a little bit too late. The other rangers firing. Oh no, Grey Company's here now. Got about a couple of those units. Remember, even though the defenders can shoot them, the attackers can shoot back. And the attackers should be shooting back right now. But all those units are shooting at them. Okay, the attackers are almost through here. More reinforcements are needed. Nazgul's down to 5, but charging in. Temple Execution's down to 4. Got to move up. 88 to 87, very close now. Grey Company's doing a great job. Oh, there goes the Nazgul. Lumba's really clumped up his troops here. Ugh, that's ugly to watch. Where's his allies? Okay, there goes Mahil's general. He's going in alone. Where is the support? Where are his allies? Gotta send in your troops. Goblin King's bodyguard, White Eric Fearmongers, Blackbeard Mountain Berserkers all should be charged in at this point. Don't know why MP's holding you back. His allies are going in, he should go in. Isaac's being recalled. Jeez, Earl's just going in alone. Duno and Trollslayer's getting some nice volleys, I bet. Yep. A lot of the Harbingers went down there. Battlefield Axe Guard just broke. Why is MP holding back? He might want to use his crossbows, he might want to use his catapult, but the strategy has changed. It's too late to use that. Go send in your forces when your allies are going in. Otherwise he's going to be attacking these 3 armies separately on his own. And right now his allies are being cut down because he's not there. I'm not blaming him, but at all, because his allies might have gone in when he said don't go in as well. So you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt there. But either Merle might have been reckless in going in, well, it was reckless for going in without ally support. but when it was clear his eyes were going in, despite maybe MP's objections, which I don't know what was going on at the time here, I'm actually just presuming this, then he should have just gone in. And now I think he's going in too late. It's 92 to 89. Got fellow Rangers firing in. Okay, you got the backpacks. Not too far to go now. Great Company in a nice position here, doing a lot of body piercing damage. Same with the Othello Rangers. Heavy Golden Spears broke. That's not a good thing. Seems like the armies are collapsing. Things were looking up there for the attackers. Things started to go wrong when Merle went in alone. He shouldn't have gone in alone. There should have been a consensus from all the remaining attackers before going in, and there clearly wasn't. And that served to benefit only the defenders, who have now seized this battle, and I think will take the victory. So you can criticise, as I said, the attackers' move here two ways. First way is Merle being reckless and going in alone. Second is MP for, just not going in when it was clear that his eyes were going in without him. He waited too long to commit, and he's clearly suffering for it. It's 96 now to 90. It's clear the defender's going to walk away with this, so we will time 6 speed it to the end, I think. There goes Angmar's general. I wonder where they found him. Oh, that was a bit strange. Anyway, I don't know if the witches were ever used there, because when I was fast forwarding it, when I did my cuts, I didn't see the archers attack the defenders at all, because the defenders retreated to the final citadel point. So if Heino did use his witches, can someone just tell me if he did? Because I didn't see it, and I was looking for it. So, yeah, just let me know what happened there with Heino. In any case, well done to the defenders, Belgium Hunter 9, son of the Dunedain, and Beschi on their victory. Belgium got 2,390 kills, son of Dunedain 3,181, and Beschi on 2,204. Great victory, guys. You seized on those opportunities that were made available to you. Unlucky there for the attackers, MP Beckany 13, 709, Isaac Newton 1239, Heino on 716, Commissar Napoleon 628, and Merle on 566. Okay, looking at the kill counts, Heavy Goblin Crossbows 121, Catapult 104, and that appears to be the rest of the units did Porter good, I think. This is, I suppose, a fair range. So yeah, they attackers sort of bombed it there at the end. The battle was theirs for the taking. Yeah, a bit unlucky there. I'm not sure what happened with Heino. Maybe he had to go AFK, or maybe he desynced. I'm not sure. His general wasn't anywhere in the vicinity of the final battle. That I know for sure. Commissar did well. Isaac did great. MP was always there, and Merle did help the attackers. Did help his team, get to the final level. He had plenty of troops on standby. He just went in prematurely, I think. Like, he didn't wait for his team. I guess it was just difference of strategies there that conflicted, and unfortunately cost them the battle in the end. So it's unfortunate there, but it happens, So don't worry about it. Thank you to MP for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.